I loved it when Greg sent out his message about how he paired up the evaluators and basically used a dartboard. But what I don't think Greg realized was I enjoy a challenge. And I challenged you with the message to say, what do you want me to look for? What do you want me to listen to? And you took a couple of days to come back, which was fine. And you asked me to look for or listen for the stories. And your purpose was to get to the point. The stories were great. You got to the point, I think. I think you achieved that objective. Where I got lost, and maybe it was just me, because I had to reflect on it for a little bit, because one of the first question on here was, what could the speaker have done differently to make the speech more effective? That challenged me because I had to think about it. So it's like, wow, she gave a great speech. You are very polished. You know what you're going to say. You know how to say it. You give us a lot of good information, but I got lost in some of the different stories that you gave. And I'm not sure that it was because of all the information you gave us, but you transitioned it very well, and you shared the different travels, and you got to the point. You told us some different specific things to when you're immersing yourself in the culture, and to ask people, how do you say such and such in your language, or immerse yourself in the culture and things like that. But I got lost in some of the transitions with some of the different stories. You were talking about Ireland, and then you were talking about, I think, and I apologize, I can't remember the other city you were in. But there were several of those transitions that I got lost. I liked how you started out your speech by saying when you were a little girl and you had the treasure bag, and you brought that home at the end. So that was great. I think that was really good. So I think the challenge for you is you have great stories. I think you need to narrow it down to maybe 2 or 3 points that you want to get across, and really hammer those home and repeat those throughout the speech, or start out with 1, 2, 3, and then bring it home at the end. So I think that's the challenge for you going forward. You're only on number 3, but you've given a lot of speeches in the club, you've participated in speech contests, so you certainly can do this. I think the challenge for you now is, similar to what Russ just said, is to follow the book and follow the guidelines a little bit more. But I really think that you did an outstanding job. You really got to the point, and now you just need to take us through a little bit more of those transitions. Great job.